Chum, good morning. Ranji, good morning. Another awesome day. How are we doing this day? God is good. God is great. God gave us today, yesterday, tomorrow. All is good in the universe and all things as they're meant to be. Good morning to the mighty tribe, seeing my Fertility YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Thanks for stopping in. And Dr. Kiltz, good morning. Verogrek, Gorek, how you doing, my friend? A great day. Jaden, good morning. And you got to check out my friend Bradley Marshall. We had a great talk on his psoriasis, that being gone, eczema, gone. All right. Now, what is the difference between eczema and psoriasis? We'll talk about that. And The Clot Thickens has been the book we've been reading by Malcolm Kendricks. You got to do it. From Australia. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Marisa, good morning. Let's see. BV, good morning. Maxim, good morning. Gina, the missing, Erica Shaw, and Beth Horkan. How are you doing? A great day. If you haven't read or listened to this book, you must. The Clot Thickens. All right. One other thing. I got to do this because I noticed that if I wear this, I don't talk as loud. Wow. Yeah. It's a great day. God bless you to all on this great journey of life. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you mastering in this day? What are you doing that is hard, right? You must do something hard in order to grow, right? Don, my good friend. Let's see. Tia is better today. And every day getting better and better and better. That's the beauty of life. And do we have some ups and downs? All of us, right? Ups and downs and all around, some challenges, some like, you can't do this, you can't say that. Let's see, 5 days of keto. Who knew I could do this? Deathly, oh my God, deathly seaweed. Oh, there is seaweed that's a little deadly. And I pulled down another set of papers that I thought were kind of interesting. And I've been talking about the glycobiome, and the glycobiome is like radical amazing. And then I looked up insect venom. I looked up insect and spider venom, and let's see, there's all these bees, wasps, hornets, and ant venom, right? Not recognizing that not only the plants have venom to get you and bring you down, so do all the bugs. That's the crazy story, right? And trying to understand the human body or the human experience or the human mind, it's kind of fraught with a lot of venom, don't you think? Cynthia Vonk from Florida, good morning. Don, Sandy, good morning to you. Good morning. GRGB, Beth Horkan, Gina Perez, good morning. The Missin, good morning. Erica Plotkin, good morning. And Sarah Yar, good morning. It's a great day. Day 5 of keto. Keto is kick ass, but keto is simply the key to guess what? You guys know what it is, right? It's the Keto Carnivore, right? Lena Bell, good morning. All right. Trimester, oh my God, amazing. Let's see, get up this early in a long time. All is well. I got troubles and challenges because God is good, right? Kimberly, let's see, Dornaden, good morning. Where are you hanging out this beautiful day, right? Is it Florida? Is it Washington? Is it Maine? Is it all around the globe, right? We are human beings on this mighty, masterful journey of life, and death will come to all of us. But before we die, let's do something kind, generous, loving, and helpful, right? Brutha, let's see, Tawera from New Zealand. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see, Bree of the Von Breeze, Canada. Is that right? Let's see, Israel. Thank you, Canada again. Good morning, North Georgia. Checking in. Lake, oh boy, adventures. We all have to be on an adventure, right? Paseric. I'm sorry if I don't get it right. From Detroit, hanging out at the club, moving on done, and get up and get out on this beautiful, amazing day. And I didn't get on my bike this morning. I got to the office to do some extra reading. I'm going to get to my bike and my lifting a little later today, but I'm just inspired to read and listen, and sort of I hear one thing and I go like, okay, no, wait a minute. Do lipids and cholesterol and LDL and HDL cause disease? Or is it just another plot of the clot of the plants to take us down? And the plants contain their own venom, by the way, right? Plant venom. And maybe the sugars of the plants that make you want to eat them, including the honey and the fruit, are just the poisons that the plants make. Lift something heavy, feel alive, right? The first heaviest thing to lift is your worries. But I always give my worries to the Wonder Woman or the Wonder Man, right? For me, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Moses, Lao Tse, Buddha, Abraham, David, the human journey of religion, right? You see, it's like you're angry at religion. It's kind of like being angry at your parents, right? Ultimately, religion is our historical evolution of thinking. Now, it's parables. The problem is you want to blame someone else for your problems, but my friends, it's within us, right? It's within all of us. Hola, good morning. Let's see, Parkinson, cardio, Hashim, Vika, Mirag, let's see, Miraga. Let's see, the eye defect. It's all in the morning. Maggie May, I love the song. Good morning. Thank you for all you do. God bless you. The conscious is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. The conscious is the realm of effect. The subconscious is the realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and the female divisions of consciousness. If you haven't read Neville, you must. Neville Goddard is amazing, has amazing words. The conscious is male, the subconscious is female. The conscious generates ideas and impressions, impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. By this law, first conceiving an idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious. This is why the dream, see, if you're dreaming misery every day, you're going to live the misery and the misery is going to show up. But if you're dreaming the mastery of your life, right? Joseph Kandari, let's see, Christina, let's see, Bruck, Bren, Jane, Gina Hadala, let's see, Sahara, Spacklin, Tanner, Utah, John L., Claire, Peacock, Carl O'Neill, Robert Van Den Brink, and Sean Vaccaro. Thank you for stopping in for a minute, for 5 minutes, for 50 minutes. To all those on the road, the truckers, the drivers, the deliverers, and Godspeed and care in your work. And everyone, please just, you don't have to be so close to the car in front of you. Step back a little bit, right? Every day. Sean Finnegan, Costa Rica, my good friend. How you doing? My good friend Don El de Vega. We're sharing his book, and I'm working on a little tiny, just sort of a blurb to write. But my good friend Donald Vega, even my good friend Paul Saladino in Costa Rica, amazing place, amazing people, really, really blessed every single day, right? All right, by this law, first conceiving the idea and then impressing the idea conceived on the subconscious, all things evolve out of consciousness, and without the sequence that there is nothing made that is made. There is nothing. There is not anything made that is made. But it's all in the mind, right? Charlotte Rittman, happy Friday. It's a beautiful day. Kiltz is in Syracuse at the CNY Fertility Center, helping make babies and doing our very best on this challenging journey of reproductive dysfunction. And it is hard, and people get depressed and angry and sad and mad. But that's our human journey in so many ways. But what you need to do is dig deep, Lama fashion, and dig deep into why, the why question of life, right? And I'm always looking to the why part of it. But, do you notice that the plants harbor the bugs, right? The hornets, the bees, and the insects that want to take you and I and make us fertilizer. Right, Charlotte? Let's see. Bo Cora Dubai. Bo Profi, Messi manager. Is that it? AA 9731509. Simo J Beeks. Do I get it right? And the book of the week, and maybe next week also, but we got to finish this up. The Plot Thickens by Malcolm Kendrick. Another amazing read. I love listening to it. But and someone asked me the question, well, Kiltz, why don't you show your cholesterol levels and your lipids? And like, I don't check them. My parents and my grandparents all had high cholesterol. I have high cholesterol. Your cells are made of cholesterol. Cholesterol is not the cause of disease. It's how you're put together. And cholesterol is responsible for the cortisol, for the androgens, the estrogens, the progestins, the aldosterones. And so all those important hormones that your body makes are made of cholesterol. But you've been told not to eat fat or cholesterol because you might get fat and unfit. But actually, if you eat the fat, you will be fitter than you ever imagined. That's the real story, right? Robert Vandenbrink, it's my pleasure, by the way. And I'm inspired by you. Again, I was on last night with Bradley Marshall. Official is his Instagram account. He's a musician, but he suffered from eczema, psoriasis. I kind of put them similar. You could use those same words, but basically all over his body since a young child, pretty much from birth. And he did everything you can imagine, every drug, use the drugs. And basically then the drugs didn't work. And it's like, okay, what's going on? And then eventually he went carnivore and bang, all went away. So I know it's kind of hard to believe that this carnivore stuff really works. And, there's all this communication and confessional, like you can't eat just meat. Well, my friends, you can. And this is the master meal. Look at my good friend, Sean Baker, and his journey of sharing and how you got to master the story. And we're just but a story, right? Life is but a dream. Hola, Mahmood, good morning. David Privet. Let me see if I could get this moving a little bit. Good morning from Queens, New York, Wales, UK, Michigan. Let's see, the tribe. I like when you talk loud, Doc. Lions roar, right? Lions roar. And I love to talk loud, but Tia says, Robbie, you talk too loud. So I gotta whisper a little bit more, right? Why I never considered adopting children, Sandy Neal, as well as having my own. My sister adopted 6 girls. She made up for me. She is a professor, retired now. Look at, there are so many children in this world, along with young, medium, and older adults that need compassion and companionship. And this is what life is about: companionship, friends. And we're learning together. And when you learn in opposite sometimes, right? You listen and learn to opposite ideas, and you go like, well, that doesn't make sense to me, and I don't believe that. But listen and learn, right? Rose C and Sandy Neal and Nightmare 34. God, right? God morning. And today is another God morning. All right. Did I read? Okay. I've got to read the great Norman Vincent Peale. February 10th, 23. It's a Friday, wherever you're at. I'm in Syracuse, New York. Let's see. Change yourself, and your work will seem different. How do you change yourself? Always be open to new and different ideas. That's why reading and listening to books is so amazing. And get out there and go to an orphanage and help people around the globe and help those that are suffering. In one way or another, we humans are here to help each other, right? Adopted a brother and sister was a very good thing. Awesome and amazing. Again, be there to help others. Co-creating with the Meetup Tribe, Charlotte Ritzman. That's what we're doing. And I'm having fun with this, but I've learned from Bella Ma, Steak and Butter Gal, Emily, Cherish, Adic, Raymond, Stephen, and I'm going to be doing another interview with Stephen Thomas from the UK, and Anthony, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends. And then Malcolm reminded me, hey, Kiltz, you don't have your bling bling on. So I got my bling bling on. And but I got up a little slow this morning. I didn't get into my gym, but I listened to the Malcolm Kendrick's book, The Clot Thickens. I then started reading a little Neville Goddard, and I'm here just kind of inspired to continue to search for the ideas of why we're all suffering. And William Wood, good morning, my friend. Eric from Detroit, good friends in Detroit, not far from Syracuse, actually. If you cut through, I think if you cut through Canada, it's a little faster, the Toronto route, right? Buffalo. David Privet, good morning. Let's see. Tukana, Tuakana Edwards, and to all those suffering in Syria, Turkey, Ukraine, Russia, China, the Americas, South and North Americas, Africa, the Middle East, all over the globe, in the islands, the North and South, the Arctic, Antarctic, and for all humanity around the globe, we're here to share goodness, kindness, generosity, faith, and patience with everyone, right? And SC3, empty gut, and fasting is lasting. We did a 5-day fast in January. We're going to do another one in July. And one of the best things I've ever done, and I've never done a 5-day fast before, but I got some really great advice from Raymond Nazan. I think I've got that right, for Raymond on Steak and Butter. He is just the master of carnivore and fasting. Alex, good morning, my friend, and salt. And interesting. Let's see. Tony D. Oh boy. Tony D, the salt fix. Basically, the more salt you eat, it's just excreted. The more plant products you eat, it's saved as fat, because the getting fat gene is the survival gene. We were built to get fat. Did you know that, right? We were built to get fat in order to survive the famines. But when we went to agriculture, right, SC3, we relied on plants, then we relied on the weather, and then we started relying on the manufactured fertilizer because we destroyed the soil, right? We stopped allowing the natural grasslands and regenerative agriculture. Again, if you were eating, again, some plants from the natural growing and you're eating the animal meats, the natural herds, then you are likely healthier. But today, not so good anymore, right? Because we're suffering because of a plant-based manufacturing, industrial agriculture, right? Don't you retain fluids from salt, though? No, you don't actually. Again, when you heal the glycobiome, see, the damage to the glycobiome, then it is true, then you're having all these problems. But once you start going carnivore and fasting and one meal a day and mastering the God within you, you will feel better and better and better and better. That's the magic. That's why I share this every morning at 5 a.m., almost every morning. Some mornings I don't make it, because I'm inspired every single day to share the life that I've learned as a physician. I suffered for years: eczema, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, depression, anxiety, ADHD, OCD. Let's see, manic depressive, I've been told. And then I realized, because of my excessive high plant-based, low animal fat diet and eating like a grazing animal, and thinking negative and worried and fearful and not believing in God, right? All of us are the gods. All of us are the gods. And God didn't like eat. And he was a lion, not a lamb, not a sheep, right? Cholesterol numbers are irrelevant. Eat fat, cholesterol, insulin keeps you healthy. Absolutely, right? Control insulin. So insulin's purpose, by the way, is to make fat in the liver. Write that down. Insulin's purpose is to make fat in the liver. The liver's function is to make fat via amino acids and sugars that come from plants, and the protein that comes from animal tissue, right? Now, there may be some amino acids in plants, but there are not all the essential amino acids. They're not there, are they? Right? David, again, Alexandra, Nikki Douglas, is damage to the blood glycobiome the cause of celiac? Absolutumundo. Now, I downloaded a new paper. I'm just like a radical crazy man on getting more and more of these papers, but this is a really good one. This is called Protein Glycosylation as a Diagnostic and Prognostic Marker of Chronic Inflammation, Gastrointestinal, and Liver Disease. You see, the plant glycans are foreign, just like venom from a spider or a snake, right? They will kill you, right? So the plants are not idiots. You see, they make poisons to take you down, right? So you damage the glycobiome in the GI tract, and this is just a nice picture. As the damage of the glycobiome happens, the epithelial layers are exposed, the microbes get into you, right? And they're digging deep, and they go from a normal GI tract to cancer, right? And this is quite remarkable. And I'll put these papers links. Malcolm's been helping put these links on there. So thanks, Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm, by the way. He's always here. He listens to my craziness and he's like, "Are you crazy, Kiltz?" Yes. Plant poisons take longer to show up in the body. They do. But some people have anaphylactic reactions and die right away, by the way, because they're dying of plants. And that's the crazy one, right? Let's see. That headline is a mouthful. It is a mouthful for sure. That's why I like to just simplify things, right? Plants are poison and meat is masterful. You see, meat makes the masters men and mommies. But here's that simple one, right? Let's see if I can get this for you in enough, right? That my plate, choose my plate, the government says, right? The government is telling you and your children, your babies, your mommies, your daddies, your young and your old, your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and all of us, friends and foes alike, eat from my plate. Now, my plate is mostly sugar, plants. You see, it's got fruit, grains, vegetables, and that's the 3/4 of my plate is plant-based. No wonder we're all sick, depressed, anxious, and suicidal. Criminality is on the rise, and it's all because the government is telling you to eat off of my plate. And look at make your children healthy, right? Let's see, make your children healthy. Are we really serious, right? Fruits, grains, and vegetables, and dairy, by the way, and it's all lean. I mean, it's all non-fat dairy, but it says lots of colors and try new things. Fruit is good for you. Make half your grains whole. Good news, popcorn is a whole grain. Are we really idiots, right? Let's see, Maggie May, again, their thoughts on being able to build muscle and burn fat at the same time all day long. And you could fast. You see, when you're doing the heavy lifting, when you're doing this, you're hypertrophying your muscles, right? You're not building like this idea, well, new muscles, you're hypertrophying, right? And if you don't use your muscles, they will atrophy, they will shrink. Well, if you use them, they will grow, even if you're fasting. But look at carnivores have the biggest muscles. Herbivores, now you can build the muscles as a herbivore, but it will take you down because the plants make the poisons. See, all the other microbes and macrobes, right? The plants, the bacteria, the yeast, the viruses, the insects, and all of them want to take you and I down. And that down will make you frowned. Then it'll make you sad. And when you're sad, you want something that makes you happy, which is a plant-based device that the my plates of the government. And remember, where does the government get its money? Well, massive money comes from massive marketing. And we are now telling everyone to eat a plant-based, low animal fat diet, no red meat, because red meat somehow causes colon cancer, which you'll never see red meat in your stool, in your poop. It doesn't make it there, right? Sandy Neal, junk food, the worst, right? Thank you, Malcolm, again. Anthony, what are your thoughts on being able to build muscle all day long? You see, fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. You do not use sugar as a fuel directly. It must go to the liver via insulin, be converted to fat, just like amino acids. Then they will be the energy for the mitochondria. And so what you and I have been taught is incorrect. But if you hear a lie long enough and frequently enough, propaganda, it becomes your truth and you will believe it, right? That's why you will inject heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine into your body some way or another, right? Joseph Kunderi, good morning. How long does it take to eliminate all plant residue from your organs in carnivore? On carnivore. Well, I don't know that answer completely, but it's something I've been doing carnivore for almost 12 years. Before that, it was keto, paleo, Atkins for 20 plus years, almost 25. I am 67, March 12th. I can't believe how young I'm getting every day. Cherishing your health. Thank you for stopping in just for a minute, 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or something like that, right? Make sure I get everyone hello. Again, if I miss your name on this, keep sharing it, by the way, and I'll get there one way or another. But let's just say it takes 60 to 90 days to clear the body of all the carbohydrates, and the cravings will go down, right? Cravings, carbohydrates. See, the plants are not idiots, right? Linger with wings, right? We're all the birds and the bees. But basically, we are addicted to this stuff because the plants want us to eat them. Then the plants want us to grow them and change their DNA and make them survive every holocaust of the world, right? But believe me, I was driving home yesterday and I noticed a building, Salina Street or near there, and the tree was growing out of the stairs, and then it was like it was stuck to the whole side of the building, and it looked like it was going to envelop and take the building down. Do you ever notice that plants will grow on concrete, right? They'll grow on rocks, and so you and I again continue to listen to the propaganda, right? By Papa, by Daddy, by our leaders, right? And we listen to the leaders and we forget that we're the leaders of our lives. That's why you need to read, read, read. You want to dig deep into the inspiration that humans have suffered. And through their suffering, they've grown. That's why the Bibles of the world, the human experience of the gods are so critical, right? Oh my God, taking my mom to the hospital today, testing only she would eat. Yes, if only she would eat meat, it would help problem. It would. I know that. Even getting Miss Tia to eat meat some days. Listen, we all have our crosses to bear and carry, but keep on it, keep at it. Don't give up, right? David, again, let's see. Good. Carbohydrates cause cravings. Oh my God, carbohydrates. They are the cravers, but they want you to be fertilizer. That is it. My best, Sandy, to your mom. Take good care of her. Just love her. And again, as we're all working to transition from a plant-based to an animal-based diet nutrition, it is time and patience and love and listening. You can't use a bat to clobber someone with his idea. You just go slow, right? Bought some of your liver supplements. Can't wait. Again, Janie Miller, I recommend the supplements if you're not eating the organ meats, okay? But I eat the organ meats and I eat the fatty meat, right? Rashid, don't believe plants want to kill us, but they have defense elements because they want to survive. That's why they're not good for us. Maybe plants are smarter than we think. Maybe they have the DNA that knows how to manipulate and control all of us, right? There's a really great book. I think I've got it here. Plants, the imaginal life of plants. And someone will remind me of it. I got it over on the shelf there, but I'm going to go get it, right? But ultimately, yes, plants want to kill us just like we want to kill and eat them, right? When you eat a plant, I'm sorry, you are killing a live organism, right? But you cannot live on rocks alone, right? Male is the same to eat female beef meat or male beef meat. I don't think it matters, Alex. That's a good question. But good question. But let's see, if you eat the ovaries, you should be a female. You eat the testicles, a male. That's it, right? Butter is the best fat in the universe. All right, I'm going to go over there. Give me 1 second. All right. I dropped things. I did. I'm making noise, but this is go look at plant intelligence. Again, it's the idea that somehow plants aren't smart, my friends. They're so smart that they are guiding us to massively plant them around the globe and change their DNA and make them better, right? So my bet is, again, all organisms, you want to defend yourself, right? You're right. Again, it's just maybe a little semantics, right? Rashido. Let's see. Do I have it? Rashid Saho. Be making moves, right? Every day, make your moves of life. You got to get up out of bed. You got to do something hard. You got to lift the heavy lifting, right? You got to move the master, and the master is you. The gods are within us. If you haven't read the 3 magic words, you must read the 3 magic words, and they are simple. I am, we are, all is God. You see, the universe is built in the human mind. Again, you're making up a dog, a cat, a pig, or a plant. Your story is what you make in the mind, and that's why you want to find the master, right? And if you want to run a marathon or you want to be a crazy jogger all the time, go at it, right? Let's see. Plants aren't trying to kill us. Listen and watch Dr. Anthony Chafee on YouTube about that subject. Oh, Tanner, I know Dr. Chafee well. And my friends, the plants, yes, they are deadly. And they want to take you and I down because you want to take them down. You want to take that cow down. You want to eat it because if you don't, you are fertilizer fast, right? Let's see. It is a good question. Prima Pandya, thank you. Let's see. Off to work today. Able to catch live. Thanks, Tuba M. Tuba M. The breath of sunshine. We need a breath of sunshine every day. That's why I do this, because I need kilts every day. So if I'm not doing it, there's a little bit like, you know what? Something's off today. Something doesn't feel right today. What is it? I didn't do my live. And sometimes I might miss my live because I have to do something else to get me there. All right. Let's see. So the glycobiome, the microbiome, the proteome, the glycome, all of these things are critical to the understanding of the human evolution and existence, right? Plants aren't trying to kill us. Question. Listen and watch Dr. Chafee. That is it. Look at Dr. Anthony Chafee. So I met Chafee in Costa Rica, and Elle, his beautiful partner, and great ideas. And I'm learning. And again, that's a good one, Tanner. Thank you for putting. Chafee has some really great stories on the evolution of human nutrition. So he's got some really great stuff. Smart, amazing thinker. Got to think, right? But be careful the thinking. See, don't even trust Kiltz, right? Again, it's you got to question. Well, is he right? Well, that doesn't make sense. And because I question me every day, like this stuff doesn't make sense. But and then I listen and learn from others, but then I experiment. There's only one experiment you need to do, and that's on you, right? Eric Schmidt from Detroit. Good morning again. Let's see. So I've never heard of the glycobiome and the sugar code, the fundamentals of glycoscience. I had never heard of this. Did I learn it in medical school or in undergrad as a bioscience and nutritional major in nutritional biology? No one taught me that. Did I know anything about keto? Nope. No one taught me that. It was just eat whatever, your body, GI tract knows how to take care of it all. But when I was practicing, as I am practicing medicine, standard reproductive medicine as a fertility doctor, and many of my patients, I began to integrate yoga, meditation, prayer, positivity into my practice. And I'm seeing a lot of people get benefits from that. And then they were getting pregnant on paleo diet. And I'm like, what is paleo diet? And then I read about paleo diet, and then I read about keto diet, and then I read about carnivore diet, and I'm like, rock on. It changed everything. And I started writing about it, reading more about it, and keep on looking more about it. And my last comment, I'm curious about your take, Anthony. Where did that go, Anthony? Is that, let's see, Anthony, there we are. What are your thoughts on being able to build muscle and burn fat at the same time? You always burn fat. See, your body requires fat to lift the weights, to build the muscles. The more you do the work, the more the muscles build. That's hypertrophy, right? Just like your fat cells are hypertrophying because you're constantly filling them with fat made in the liver, but fat is always burned. Sugars are glycosylators, and glycosylation is critical for the proper function of your cells. So most people don't know anything about glycosylation. Glycation is where sugars from plants mostly bind to things in your body and break them down. That is the simple story of this craziness on the human body. But the Carnivore Code explains a lot of it. And again, another one is Kevin Stock, a dentist. Read Kevin Stock stuff, and he was one of those that really pushed the idea that plants are poisonous, and that is really important. But again, this idea that you burn sugar as your fast energy and fat is later on is not true. The mitochondria requires acetyl-CoA from fatty acids, and a lot of it fast. See, all the metabolic processes that are happening within the cell are happening all at the same time at the speed of light. So fast. So fast. And most people don't understand the critical importance, and this is kind of a quick little picture of glycosylation that happens between the nuclear membrane, RNA transcription to make RNA in order to make proteins, and then the majority of proteins are glycosylated in the endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus, and the sugars are added to proteins, lipids, glycoproteins, and more, and that creates the functionality. So the negative charges of the sugars, the ionic charges, create the shape of the proteins. The proper shape allow them to function properly. But because we are feeding our bodies a high plant-based sugars, and plant sugars are different than animal sugars, and they are deadly and damaging to us. Absolutely. Dr. Berry's video on Tough School of Nutrition, food, let's see, compass scoring system. Yeah, you got to check out Ken Berry, another good friend of mine, by the way. And lies my doctor told me. Guess what? The lies, damn lies, and statistics was that Mark Twain. And you got to, again, read. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you putting in your mastermind today, right? What are you putting in that mastermind today? All right. We got to get a quick little quote here. Let's see. I'm going to find it. But it's mostly, I always focus on the image of life, right? The image and the mastery of what are you thinking in your life, right? Are you thinking in a positive way, or are you thinking negative and hateful ways, right? See, you want to love that which you hate in order to change what's going on in the vibration in your body, because thoughts create the vibration and touch every nook and cranny of your body, and then they send those signals out, right? You ever notice that some people, they're kind of depressed and angry and sad and mad, and you notice their vibration and their frowns of life, right? And all you need to do is turn that frown upside down. That's why I love comedy. Scotty is a comedian, and I love it. And you just gotta laugh at ourselves, right? You gotta laugh at Kiltz. Kiltz, you don't know what the F you're talking about. You don't know. I don't know. All right. Believe. Okay, daily inspiration. A quick little read from Believe in People. Oh, this is a quote from Mark Twain. Keep away from those who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great people make you believe that you too can become great. People all have the capacity to love and feel emotional attachment towards others. Most of us are loving and compassionate, or at least can be when the moment strikes. Each day we have the option to be loving and compassionate towards others by how we choose to treat them. Let's see. One of the best things we can do to be loving and compassionate is to believe in the dreams and the aspirations of others and to support those dreams and support yours also, right? Be the light of the world. Thank you, Rose C. Read the Carnivore Code. It's great. Remember, honey and fruit and vegetables and seeds and nuts of any frequency or significance is not good for us, by the way. It's not, right? A little bit from time to time kills his ice cream from time to time, but not all the time. All right. All right. We're going to be sharing some new stuff and go to drkiltz.com and Kiltz's Mighty Tribe, KMT, to learn about the new carnivore 30-day, right? It's the menu, the platform for your changing your, cherishing your life, right? We got to do it every single day. Bucket full of crayons. That's it. Get some crayons. I love my colors. Let's see. What did I write about this morning? All as it's meant to be, right? All of it, right? We are all going to be dust to dust and ashes to ashes, right? Cherishing your health. Good morning to the mighty tribe. Tuba M. I like that you show your books you read. I'm adding them to my birthday wish list. People act like I'm nuts, but I always say I'm about results and to read the literature. Keep reading, reading, reading. But be discerning. Be like, oh, is that really true? I wonder that. Listen, as a reproductive endocrinologist, a fertility physician, OBGYN, a year of internal medicine before I said, you know what? I'm just writing drugs on that one. And then OBGYN is I delivered babies, I helped make babies, I did surgeries. I felt like I helped people in positive ways. But then I also learned that I was not helping people in all the ways I could. And that's why I kind of ventured into meditation, prayer, visualization, yoga, Tai Chi, um, and positivity. And then I realized that plants are the predators and meat makes us masters, right? And don't forget to join the Mighty Tribe. And there you'll get a really great enhancement. And Kiltz's keto is carnivore, and lots of recipes out there, but it's really simple. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, not all the time. One meal a day, that's the intermittently feasting. The other, two, and then salt. That's as simple as that. And have faith in God and see yourself in the mirror as the gods and say, thank you, God, Lord, creator, for the day, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender description, whatever your geopolitical, cultural description is, we are human beings. That is it. Parminder, good morning. How you doing, my friend? A great, great day. Spiritual being having a physical experience. Robert Van Den Brink. And I love, love, love my good friend, Wayne Dyer. He's great. And who is, Bob Proctor, another great one. My friend Donald Vega from Costa Rica turned me on to Bob Proctor anew. I've read him years ago. I was like, oh my God, I got to read and listen to him again. And listen, listen, listen. So if you're on your bike, listen to Bob Proctor. Listen to Kiltzy. On your bike, you're doing your walk, you're doing your whatever it is, right? You're in the gym, lifting, right? Lifting the heaviest weights. But what's the heaviest one you carry? You're worried. You're worried about what people think of you in a negative way. Oh, they don't think I'm good looking, or they won't want me, or I'm not so smart. What are you thinking? I am smart. I am loved. I am liked. I am generous. I'm kind. And I love solitude, right? I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And Cookie, how you doing? All right, let's see if I can get this going here. All right. Let's see. Bakov, good morning from London. God is so good. A girl called, a girl called. A Dean, good morning. Let's see. Garat. Let's see. Leela, good morning. Old man, strong. I'll be 67. It's like, wow, Betty Torres, isn't it amazing? My ice cream is really, really, really good. And you want to throw in some honey or fruit on the Saladino side in Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. Listen, this is not meant to be torture, carnivore or keto or whatever you're doing. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Go to a party, occasionally have a glass or a sip of whiskey, wine, or beer. Minimize to maximize. And if you're like, again, these ideas that oh my God, you can never do that. Oh, did you have a piece of fruit or honey today? Or did you have some vegetables or salad? Oh my God, you're going to die. Not today. Not today. Let's see. National Geographic video about zombie ants and cordyceps. Who in the world ever decided that cordyceps are good for us? Ooh, I have not gotten to that one yet. I'm going to get them. I love National Geographic. I'm a picture guy. You see, as a kid, I couldn't read. I heard the words you can't read. Now, I was fed plants, and probably they made me dyslexic, depressed, anxious, ADHD, OCD, migraines, bowel problems. I couldn't poop. They had me on coffee at age 5, I think, and prunes, and like, boy, he's taking a long time in there. I mean, God, it was painful. And then I had migraines all the time. I had to leave school because it's like I terrible migraines. Did anyone say, future Dr. Kiltz, don't you know that plants are predators and you be the prey? That's it. All right, 5:46 in the morning, Eastern Time, New York, upstate Syracuse, listening, learning, and doing something positive, uplifting every single day. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you thinking? Remember, change the thought and change the thing. Thoughts are things. If you haven't seen my book, which is my book, my book is called The Fertile Secret. I've got a couple of versions of this, but The Fertile Secret is simple. You are but your thoughts. And if you haven't read Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl, you must. And if you go to the back of my books or on my website, drkiltz.com, Learning Library, right? Learning Library. Eat Bacon, Don't Jog. The Carnivore Code by Paul Saladino, MD. Let's see. Mind is the Master by James Allen. Lies, My Doctor Told Me by Ken Berry. Let's see. The Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Let's see. The Carnivore Diet by Sean Baker. Grain Brain, David Perlmutter. Let's see. The Bhagavad Gita. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And the Carnivore Cookbook by Maria and Craig Emmerich. And I'm going to be doing a great interview coming up with Craig Emmerich. I'm excited about it. Let's see. I once read that much of the dust we see in our homes is from the great plastic masses in the oceans. I hate plastic. Difficult to not use it, though. And all the styrofoam both seem to be forever entities. You're right, Tanner. That is our biggest. We are creating. They blame the cows. Let's kill all the cows, or not. Let's not allow massive farming to feed the cows. So we should allow the cows to die, and let's massively farm to feed the humans, because the humans have nothing to do with making plastic or carbon problems, right? Let's see. IVF. Good morning. Excited to talk this morning. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Nicole, hello. Vive Kumar. Let's see. Aboz. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Kasherl joined. Kasherl. Luis Vargas. Good morning. What are your thoughts on the eating raw eggs? Safe. I eat raw eggs. I put them in my ice cream. I think they're good for us. I used to eat actually raw eggs as a child. Eggnog. I loved it. And but now I make Kiltz's ice cream. That's the best, right? Have a great day, Rose, Tanner, you too, Robert Vandenbrink. Have an awesome day. We are the light of the world. You are the light. You are the dark. You are the good. You are the bad. You are the hard. You are the easy. You are the master of the universe. So, left ovary and tube removed, will it change for the monthly periods? It shouldn't, will. So, if you have just one ovary, your menstrual period should be the same. Should be. But why did she lose it? She likely lost it because of a plant-based, low animal fat diet. Eat one meal a day as a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, or pescatarian. Add the fat. The fat is critical. And getting fat is not the cause of disease. The cause of disease is a low-fat diet and eating like a grazing animal. And you're addicted to plants, cereals, pasta, bread, candy, cookies, chocolates all the time. Nope. Sometimes, but not all the time. And when was the last time you heard of someone having an anaphylactic reaction to a ribeye steak? Nope. Eat the liver, but if you don't eat the liver, don't forget you can get Kiltz's nutritional solutions, organ meats, and liver supplements. And for those vegans out there, we do have a prenatal molecular fertility, which are made from plants. And what about your thoughts on mushrooms? Annette Roper, let's see. I don't consume them of any frequency or significance, but from time to time you can. But smoking them or injecting them or inhaling them in any way is not good, right? And there's tremendous amount of plants that cause damage and disease to us humans. And when we're realizing and learning the master of the changes that are happening in our lives right now, that social media is the new social medicine, and you need to become your own health advisor, right? But you're learning from others. But again, some mushrooms sometimes, some French fries sometimes, right? Splurge sometimes, but not all the time, right? Sandy Neal, have a great day. Great day. Clark Peacock, good morning. How fast does carnivore go to work on inflammation markers? I've been mostly carnivore for a month. Inflammation shows on a colonoscopy, but all my markers are low. Time. It takes a month, 2 or 3, or it takes a year, 2 or 3 in some cases, depending on how much damage is there, right? Let's see. Dell, say, man. Okay, Valerie, what do you think of AA Gina? So I'm going to AAJNUS. I don't know that. JNUS. I'll have to look that up. Always looking stuff up. You guys are throwing stuff at me, but the inflammation will resolve. That's why fasting is lasting. Do a 23-in-1 every day. That's the very best way. One meal a day is the very best way. And then what's the other one? One meal a day, best way. 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month, and a 5-day fast once or twice a year. And join us in July. We haven't solidified the date. And go to Kiltz's Mighty Tribe or drkiltz.com, and you can download the keto, the carnivore, and you can join the Mighty Tribe, and you can get the new 30-day story. All right, let's see. Here to help you improve your life. Are you tired? Hi, my name is Dr. Robert Kiltz, and I am here to help you improve your life. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unhealthy? Are you ready to change your diet and transform your life and health? Look no further than my 30 Days to Carnivore Transformation course. It is the ultimate course for anyone seeking to optimize their health through the power of the carnivore diet. My course is simple, easy, and effective. You'll have access to my favorite carnivore recipes, learn about fasting, and receive the necessary tools to make sustainable changes that will last. Sign up for my 30 Days to Carnivore Transformation course now, and let's make it happen together. Eat like a lion and transform your life. Thank you for stopping by for this beautiful morning, by the way. Anthony, is cooking lean meats and butter enough fat, though? I'm looking for a 4-to-1 ratio fat to protein. I think at least a 1-to-1 ratio is a good start for most of us. And so, you got to start someplace, even if you're using lean meat, but lean meat is deadly. If you are looking to lose some weight, protein sparing diets for a little bit of time may help, right? But most of the time I stick to fatty meat. That's it, 1-to-1. Go to your butcher and ask for the fat trimmings. Eric Schmidt, absolutely. And so many, again, they'll give them to you. They're throwing them away, right? And go to your butcher. Your butcher is your new health care practitioner, because when you eat the meat, you become the master. of your life, right? Tongue, 50% protein fat. That's a good one. Ribeye steak. Carnivore Veracruz. Tongue is delicious. Gonzalez, good morning. Gonzalo, all right. Hola a todos. Carnivore Veracruz. Awesome. Plants invaded our old house and flooded my home. I get right. Like the plants go into the sewers. They're going everywhere, right? They're going to the coffins, right? My mother said, put me in a cement coffin so they can't get me. But one way or another, over time, it all breaks down, right? Kevin Stock is great every Saturday, 7 with Kevin Stock. And we're going to do an interview with Kevin. We did a short with Kevin. I'm not sure if it got on the air yet. They're trying to keep Kiltz down. 5 days carnivore, feel good. Chemo, awesome. Crow Antonio, awesome. RZ8, awesome. Thanks for stopping in for 5 minutes a minute. 5:56. Kiltz is here 5 a.m. most every day. And if you're here for 5 minutes or 50 minutes, let's see. News. I'm gonna get this one. You guys are, you're throwing stuff on Kiltz's way, right? Let's see. Do I know what it is? All right, hang on there. I'm here to answer. Let's see, I got to get my fingers on the right. AA. What is it? AAJNUS. What is that? Ooh, it's discovered on Pine Crest, the world's biggest collection of ideas. Is that what it is? Well, you have to give me more. You have to give me more, right? Let's see. Mohammed, awesome. Mots, why are so many people on vitamin D? Because they're not. Listen, then the question is, does taking vitamin D supplements really help? I bet not. I bet because none of us are eating fatty meat. Remember, A, D, E, K are all fat-soluble vitamins. So you got to eat the fat to get the true vitamin Ds and get on the sun. But ultimately, this is amazing stories, right? Spacklin, hugs and kisses, my friends. Every day, Clark Peacock, where can I get a spear? Sometimes my neighbors can get kind of rowdy. All right. I'm working on getting Tosh to make some spears, right? You can go on to drkiltz.com to get the pennants and the Kiltz cups. I'm working with the pottery clayscapes. They're working to get my kiln working. Not yet. It's coming, right? Let's see. Dorcas, Amber Lee, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the morning, top of the evening, top of the life. Remember, all around the globe, you are the master of your life. What are you reading, listening, watching? Inspiration. Go to drkiltz.com. We got lots of daily inspirations we're putting out there. My daily inspirations book, Daily Intentions. Have a great day, Tanner. You too, Kimba. All the power is within you all day, every day, for every single one of us. If you're feeling down and depressed, well, let's shake it up and use that to take us to the next level, right? I am down and depressed, but I'm now up and moving and get grooving, right? Go for a walk, get into the studio, go to the gym, look at that amazing, beautiful human being in the mirror and know that God is within you, right? Yes, Yasmin Siwar, good morning. Let's see, BD Dual, oh boy, Rahman, Rose, loves, hugs, kisses, prayers, visualization every single day, right? Sleeping so well. Miss you, Cheryl O. Can you tell me your fasting schedule again? Okay. I typically do one meal a day at night. So 23 and 1 is my Kiltz's intermittent feasting. And I am great, Yasmin, today and every day. And then once a week, I do a 2-day fast. So like I might eat dinner on Sunday night and then Tuesday night's my next meal. Now, I don't do that every single week, but I work to do it. And then I work to do a 3-day fast once a month. So usually like the first week of the month, I try to do like a Sunday last meal at night and go nothing on Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday's my next meal. And then a 5-day fast once or twice a year. I did it for the first time in January. Wow, amazing. The trick is eat salt. That's it. Eric Anthony, and eat less meat, buy and eat less meat, get more fatty meat and add the butter. Don't stress about it. You don't need to stress about it. You're right. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day, and happy all the way, every day, right? All right. Oh, 6 a.m. I'm melting. All right. Have a great day, my friends. And do something hard. Do something that you don't believe you can do, because you have a pulse. You can cause, let's see, the mirror to fog up, because you've got a pulse and you're alive. You got the DNA of the deities, the gods, right? Rebecca Phelan, good morning. Cheryl O, fasting is lasting, and the spirits are within all of us. And never, ever, 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 ever give up, but give it up to God every single day, my friends. All right. See you tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Kiltz's time, New York. But wherever you are in this world, listen and learn from something you don't believe in, and the master will show up every single day. And remember, God is within all of us. God bless you, my friends. And prayers to all those people suffering in this world through natural and human suffering. Take care.